Hello, dear friends. Welcome again to another edition of our program. I promise that our next video will be about borderline personality disorder. And here we come. Have you ever felt as if your emotion is 10 times higher than other people's emotions? Have you ever felt rejected simply because you sent a message to someone and it was not replied, maybe on time or never replied? Have you ever felt like a simple disagreement makes you to feel like the relationship is coming to an end? One moment people adore you and the next moment they feel as if you are going to abandon them. Have you ever had that constant fear of being left or being abandoned in a relationship? This is exactly what life feels for people who have a borderline personality disorder. In simple English, we can define borderline personality disorder as a mental condition where a person's emotion, self-image, and relationships are very unstable and intense. So this is not the same as being attention-seeking. It is not the same as being dramatic. Actually, it is a nervous system that reacts strongly and very quickly to anything that feels like rejection, criticism, or abandonment. So people with this disorder, their feeling change very fast. So their picture of themselves and others flip from all good to all bad in a single day, even in a single hour. Now, when we talk about borderline personality disorder here, the main thing that characterizes people in this situation is that they fear abandonment a lot. They have very unstable relationships. They can fall in love very quickly, just as they can end a relationship very fast. They have very unstable self-image. So today they feel that they are in the sky, and tomorrow they feel they are at the bottom of the ocean. They are very impulsive. In the face of pain, they can do any reckless thing that could even put them in danger. They have very intense mood swing. That is, they can move from a feeling of being on top of the world to feeling very hopeless. They usually portray a lot of chronic emptiness. So they can be around people, but deep within them, they feel empty. We can put it metaphorically like borderline personality disorder can be like an emotional roller coaster with broken brake. Or we can say it is like walking through life with your emotions and nerves exposed. If that still does not make sense, we can say people with this disorder, relationship can feel like a constant test. Are you going to leave me? Proof that you will not leave me. That is how they reason. So people with borderline personality disorder are not bad. They are not manipulative. They are often incredibly sensitive. They are very caring and very creative, but they are overwhelmed by their emotion. So behind the anger and impulsive behavior, there is usually a person who is terrified of being abandoned or desperately wants to be loved and accepted. So this is what I can give you about borderline personality disorder, and it is important to seek help when you discover that this situation is very persistent over a long period of time. Various therapies can help with this. So thank you very much, and stay tuned for tomorrow. We will be talking about histrionic personality disorder.